Can I tell you how weird I am? Can I tell you how much I believe Holy Spirit is actually active in my life? I'm amongst the weird Christians who believe that when Holy Spirit tells me to go a different way to work or a different way to a store or a different way on somewhere else in Lexington, I believe that Holy Spirit is actually telling me to do that, so I'll go a different way. Can I tell you, and I don't do this in any kind of weird braggadocious way, I'm just telling you what it is. I had the honor of preaching a quinceañera this last month, and I was preaching at that quinceañera, and after I left that quinceañera, I went past another AG church on the road, and the Holy Spirit said, stop and lay your hand on that church and pray for that pastor. And I said, God, I do not want to. That's weird. It's raining outside. And I drove past the church, and Holy Spirit said it again, so I turned around and I drove up that driveway, and no one saw me unless they've got video cameras. I parked in front of that church, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get shot. I know where I'm at. And so I walk up to the church, and I lay my hand on the door, and I just begin praying for that pastor. He doesn't know I prayed for him. He doesn't know that I laid hands on that church. It was simply a response saying yes to Holy Spirit. I believe Holy Spirit is actually that active in my life, that active in your life, to when he calls you to do weird things, they're not actually weird things, they're just spiritual things. And so your only response should be yes.